Greetings everyone and welcome back to part 14 of Undertale and, well, are any of you guys arachnophobes?
No, not really.
Jerome?
I've seen enough Undertale to know where this is going.
That answers none of the questions that I ask, and by questions I mean one. Okay, to be fair, I can understand why someone might hate spiders. Not small spiders, just those really big ones. By the way, you guys ever seen the NeoGAF thread where somebody always posts about some kind of insect in their console, and then people always post a ton of spider gifs?
Yeah, and then a ton of like burning houses down gifs.
Yeah, those are terrifying. Don't go into those threads. They're fucking creepy. So here we have Muffet, and actually a little tidbit for you guys. This character was actually not designed by Toby Fox. This was actually a fan creation, actually, that was actually put into the game.
Wait, how can there be fans before the game was even out?
Like, you know, it was on Kickstarter.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, so this is actually a fan design that made it into the game. And a rather good fan design as well, because people can't stop drawing fan art for Muffet. Or is it Muffet, playing off the buffet pun? I don't know.
She looks pretty cool.
And her battling gimmick is actually pretty unique, too. Basically, your heart's essentially trapped on, like, webbings, and you gotta move up and down to dodge the projectiles and such. Also, you can bribe her.
Well, money does solve everything.
Not always. In fact, usually money is the cause of problems.
Yeah, but money's also the solution.
You win this round, Ramon, but I'll be back tomorrow and the next day. Also, her battle theme is great.
Yeah, it's pretty catchy.
Oh, okay, so I like how it says up next and it tells you what's going on.
Yeah, it tells you what the next attack is going to be like. Well, and for this one, it's just more spiders.
So, why is she attacking you?
Well, she got an anonymous tip that a human was going around and they hated spiders, so, well, you know, logically, she's a spider. You're a human.
So she thought her presence would persuade you to just leave.
Well, no, she just happens to see you passing by, and she's like, you know what? Humans suck, and their souls go great in desserts. Let's give it a shot.
There's nothing there to lose except my own life.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Does this throw you off or something?
Not really. I mean, it doesn't really throw you off because it doesn't really impact your movement at all. By the way, let me introduce you to her pet cupcake. Spider cupcake.
That's a cupcake?
I'm guessing if it catches up to you, it's one that KOs you.
No, it doesn't want to KO you, it just does a lot of damage. Go on.
So who was the one who warned her?
Well, I don't know. Let's see.
Some guy.
Who's the one person in the game that we've met so far that seems to have a vendetta against us?
Some guy. Some guy.
You know, I ask you guys this question seriously, but I have a feeling you don't actually remember anything from that early on, so I'm probably just gonna, like, not get an answer.
That was the leader of these guys, right?
I'd say, like, the flower, maybe?
Okay, so you do remember.
Wait, is that actually the answer?
I suppose it is. I mean, I don't see anybody else who would have warned against you.
No, but the flower was like a weird, horrible monster thing.
Well, he still doesn't like us.
Yeah, but like he's a flower. He can't even move.
That's what you think. It's called burrowing, Ramon. Burrowing.
No, but like, what's he gonna do? Like, dig his roots all the way to like where this girl's here?
Hey, this is the monster world. You don't know what goes on here.
Clearly.
Gives me a discount for what? Bribing you? Who gives a discount for bribing oneself? That doesn't even make any sense. You want to get less money?
Hi.
Goodbye.
Nope.
Yeah, pretty much that. God damn it.
Just gotta.
Because what really throws you off here, or slows you down, I should say, is that if the spiders blockade you in a really odd way, it's hard for you to get around them. So by the time you even try to move left or right to get around them, you've already fallen back down into the cupcake's mouth.
So can you kill this girl?
Well, I could do it now if I wanted to. Or if you want to be a real dick, you could complete this battle, and eventually when you spare her, you can sneak attack her and kill her in one shot. But of course, that's going to ruin your pacifist run. So if you're planning to do that, then
can't you do that with any? Can you do that with any person then?
yeah, if any monster that's sparing you, it's because the way that attacking and defending works in the Undertale universe is that the more you hate somebody, the more damage you'll do to them. The less you want to harm somebody, the weaker your attacks are, but also your defenses are a lot lower because you're opening yourself up, you're letting your guard down. So in this case, where, for example, if Toriel in the beginning, when she was sparing us, if I hit her then, that would have killed her in one shot. Papyrus is the same deal, and so is Muffet.
Wait, if you killed Papyrus, just, if I ask this, like, forget about it, if you killed Papyrus, right, would Sans get mad?
Well, yes. I mean, you are killing his brother.
Wouldn't you be mad at somebody who killed your brother?
True.
Unless you really, really hate your brother.
Okay, but even then, you'd still be kind of pissed. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, that's my job.
Nobody should kill my brother except me.
What's boiling?
The ramen noodles. I mean, to be fair, this is an accurate depiction of what would happen if you made ramen noodles in the middle of a battle.
Yeah.
Even the text is intentionally slow.
Flavor text?
I guess. I mean, in the meantime, we could at least admire the sprite work. She's well animated.
Well, you are
Isn't that
having player packets.
I was gonna say, isn't that something you should usually do before you start eating it?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I ate them.
Wait, you purposely ate food like that?
Yeah. That's what happens when you eat the ramen noodles in the middle of a battle. It intentionally takes that long.
Is there any way to
Okay,
skip that?
No, there's no way to skip it. It always happens.
And the opponent you're facing just stops to watch you cook ramen.
Well, I mean, they don't want to be rude.
I could kill this guy right now, but I'll just wait for him to make his noodles.
I mean, hey, Muffet's a classy lady. She doesn't want to interrupt you while you're in the middle of eating your noodles. Come on, that's just rude.
Well, you know what's also rude? Trying to kill someone.
Very true.
You sensitive jerk.
But she has double standards. Simple. No, I'm just standing up like this because I feel like it. I'll be dead soon. Now, remember those
alright.
You remember in the beginning of the game where we bought that spider donut from that cobweb earlier in the ruins?
Yeah.
Well, that's actually gonna play into this factor here. If you actually buy something in the beginning game from the spiders, then eventually she'll call off the attack once she realizes that you actually are the wrong person. However, if you didn't do that, then I believe she'll eventually go on, and then she'll get another telegram saying something different, that you're not the right person.
Oh,
the battle
okay.
will just end.
So it's shorter if you buy those donuts.
If you buy a spider cider or the spider donut. And I'm still contemplating what spider cider is actually made out of.
I don't need to know. I really don't need to know.
Maybe it's that fluid that spiders have in their legs to keep them dead.
I really don't need to know, to be honest.
To keep them straight.
Yeah, that was fun. Trying to get killed.
By the way, she won't charge us the next time we come in here, don't worry.
Okay. I know exactly where this joke is going. God damn it.
Well, what did you expect?
Shantae did it first.
Well, Shantae did come out before this game, so...
Oh, wait. Don't they mean the undernet?
No, they mean the web. You don't get it, Ramon, you don't get it?
Oh, okay, alright, the web.
It took you that long to get that?
Yeah. Wait, oh my god, don't tell me it's the TV again.
Metaton.
This guy's getting old.
Well, you'll see what happens here.
Oh, okay, so this is Romeo and Juliet.
Yep.
Could you please leave me alone?
Yeah, I don't want this. Do not want.
Oh, frisk this. You guys just keep walking. Why are you just standing there?
Well, I can move around during the scene, but I can't leave. And Frisk's face sums it up entirely.
What am I doing with my life?
Exactly. And that's why I love Frisk's design. He just has that he's like, this is bullshit face all the time.
Just go.
Like I said, I could try to leave, but there's electric barriers around me. I can't leave. By the way, interesting thing, there's actually, somebody actually made a parody of this scene that I'll have to show you guys after this part is done. You kind of get what you, well, you, Jerome, you and Ramon, kind of get what you want. Sort of. So, is this what you guys wanted from Undertale?
I didn't.
No, I just want to
no.
leave.
When I first like started watching this, I didn't expect this of all things to happen. Okay,
Well, at least it's over now.
yeah.
You could have moved.
Moving is overrated. Well, you did it. By the way, you guys remember that puzzle that Papyrus tried to pull on us earlier in the game?
Oh yeah, that one?
Well, it makes a comeback. And actually, you'd be surprised. You can actually complete it.
Are you gonna beat it?
I've never been able to do it. But all the same rules that Papyrus explained at the beginning with each of the different colored tiles, those all apply here.
Wait, if you don't beat it, right, how are you gonna get past it?
Yeah, you'll see.
What jets? I just see random flames.
Get it? It's a firewall.
But he just said flaming jets.
Firewall. And you only got 30 seconds to complete this, so you better hurry up.
Okay.
What
What are you doing?
I'm trying to solve the puzzle.
Have you ever... Alright, what? Why don't you go in the red one?
I can't. They're blockades.
Alright.
You fucked up.
Looks like you're out of time.
There's no time to waste.
They're closing again, alright.
You can't avoid it.
It's no use.
Well then.
Robotic cough.
Yeah, I think you're a bit late. Oh, okay, the firewall, alright.
See? That's
Wait,
why.
could you actually avoid it?
Yeah,
Like, get through the whole puzzle?
yeah, you can. I just can't.
What would the dialogue be like?
I've actually never seen that scene because I've never done it myself. But I think he just congratulates you, saying, "Oh," like sarcastically congratulates you, and then he flies away. Please leave us alone.
Yeah. My puzzles are never over.
In fact, this entire game is a puzzle.
A puzzle within a puzzle within a puzzle. What?
And now we have this.
Can you kill Mediton?
Yes, but no.
What do you mean by yes but no?
Yes as in you can, no as in you probably shouldn't if you want to stay on the pacifist route.
No, but like, why would it make a difference if you kill Mediton or not? He's a robot.
Not exactly. I'm trying to go to the act menu. There we go.
Like, if you kill him, right, will Alphys be mad?
Well, yeah. I mean, he is her creation.
Yeah, but she's trying to stop him, though.
Well, she doesn't want to destroy him. She just doesn't want him to kill you. I love this.
You're stronger than I thought, etc.
Well, at least he just left us alone.
For the time being.
Oh man, we're still dealing with this.
That is true. You kind of just sat there.
Sure,
Go
I
on.
guess.
Go on. Oh, here we go.
Now we have this.
Time for a long speech.
Well, it's not that long. This isn't Metal Gear, where it's like 20 minutes of cutscene before you get to 2 minutes of gameplay.
Metal Gear Solid.
That's what I said.
So she pretty much became confident thanks to you.
One could say that, yes. But in fact, her speech during the genocide route, in terms of her personality, is kind of actually sad when you think about what it really means. Because this is a bit of a spoiler warning, but she actually was contemplating suicide at one point.
Wait, in the genocide route?
Yes.
So wait, I thought she hates you in the genocide route.
Well, she does, but you also killed all of her friends.
Damn, that's
Wait, hold on,
kind of
hold on.
grim.
So she didn't have any confidence in herself because she kept screwing everything up. So she still had friends in the end.
Wait, if you go a genocide route, but you don't kill Toriel, right? How does Toriel feel?
Well, you're banned from the underground for one. Well, actually, no. If you kill anybody, you're banned from the underground, pretty much. Toriel won't trust you. In fact, she won't. Well, spoiler warning. She was the previous queen, along with King Asgore. Yeah, I mean it's kind of obvious.
Yeah.
But she won't become queen anymore. She'll pretty much just stay in the ruins, and none of the monsters trust any human ever again. And pretty much the new rule is any human that comes down into the underground is killed on sight.
Alright, so long as you kill one person who's been trying to kill you.
Yeah.
I don't know,
I mean, realistically, when you apply real-world standards to the game, I mean, it's still murder at the end of the day.
No, but like, they're also trying to commit murder too, so...
True, but okay, well, let's put it this way. If somebody was antagonizing you in the real world, you wouldn't kill them.
No, but if someone is trying to kill you in the real world, right? And you kill them in self-defense, I don't think you'd be doing anything wrong.
Well, if it's self-defense, I can understand that, but you also gotta understand the position of the monsters versus you. There's like millions of humans versus like 100 or so monsters. So, I mean, it's not really that hard to see why they would be distrustful of somebody like you, especially considering humans kind of attacked them for no reason when they were living peacefully on the surface together.
True. But still.
No, I still get your point. Like,
Yeah,
it is a bit weird that if they're attacking you first and it's in self-defense, but, you know.
Yeah, I feel this game kind of doesn't want you to play it like a traditional RPG.
It really doesn't. In fact, that's why I said, because that's the way the genocide route is, it's more of a traditional RPG, but the game really forces you to not want to do that. And that's one of the detriments I think the game really has. It doesn't really... It lets you have a choice, but it doesn't really let you have a choice, if I'm making any sense.
Yeah.
Or it's more like you have a choice, but the choice that they don't want you to take is the one that makes you feel really bad that you did.
Yeah, and
basically.
It's like what?
There's no in between.
It's like, well, there technically is in this game, but
Yeah, I mean, you can go the neutral route, but
you're still
the game doesn't encourage you to kill anybody.
Yeah.
It's like how almost every other game has that that TV it's a TV tropes line, but it's but thou must, where like they refuse, where like they refuse for you to say no, but they'll keep asking you to say yes until you do.
And like it seems like the pacifist route is probably like the best route to take. It's the most enjoyable, but every other route's not nearly as enjoyable.
Because you really get the most out of the entire game when you play pacifist. You get to learn about the characters, the world. With the genocide route or even a neutral route, you don't learn all that stuff.
And like you could say like the genocide route is like probably number 2 because you have the like most extreme stuff, and neutral route is not as bad as genocide but not as good as pacifist.
Essentially, because and one thing that I really dislike about the game, to really get the full story about everything, you need to play the pacifist and the genocide route at least once each. Like, if you really want to learn everything about every character, you're going to have to play through both scenarios at least once.
And neutral is pretty much worthless?
Neutral is just, well, you make of it whatever you want to be, really.
Isn't it more like depending on your choice, you'll get backstories from each character?
Yeah.
In neutral route, because like it's not.
Well,
no,
because
it won't give you the best of both worlds, but at the same time, you won't get everything that you are looking for.
You know, yeah, I could say it like that. Yeah.
I feel there should have been a way to like play this neutral. I wish neutral would have been like not as bad. Like
yeah.
Like
because there's one thing that's a major detriment to the game is that it's because of the fact that the game doesn't want you killing anything, and as such you're not going to be leveling up your HP or attack or defense or anything like that. The game is really easy. Like, it's ridiculously easy. And I know I say that as I was the one who was fucking up constantly and dying a lot, but even on my first playthrough, I only ever died like a total of once. And that was because of my personal mistake. I never died again after that.
I guess in the case of this game, it won't really appeal to everybody, because everyone wants to actively do something in a game rather than just sit there and, let things go by.
Yeah.
But oh no, go ahead.
If you're more story oriented, then by all means, this game will probably give you your fill.
Yeah.
But otherwise, if you're more into the more of like actual action and gameplay, well,
and it's not like you whatever you do, things still happen the same. It's just like stuff, like the context surrounding them changes, right? Depending on the route.
Yes.
All right.
By the way, we're getting a little bit of backstory here between Sans and Toriel. The two have never met, but they know each other. Because Sans would always tell knock-knock jokes to Toriel through the wall that seals off the ruins in the Snowden forest. So they know each other through voice, but not through face-to-face conversation.
So Papyrus needs bedtime stories.
Well, like I said, it's never stated between the two who's the younger brother or who's the older brother. But I've always just kind of assumed that Sans is the older one.
Yeah.
I figured as much.
Sans seems like a cool guy.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the taller person's always the younger brother, for some reason.
And it's more like he seems younger in the sense he seems a lot more immature than Sans.
Yeah. I guess maybe immature is not the right. Actually, no. I guess that would be the right word.
No, it's immature.
Maybe flamboyant.
No. I mean, like more the fact that he dresses up like a superhero and he's somewhat childish.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant when I said like he's more flamboyant than Sans. Sans is just more of the laid back, be yourself kind of guy. Papyrus is more of the overexert yourself, be super ecstatic kind of guy.
Yeah, but like this conversation is like painting Sans to be kind of a mature person.
Yeah. And also, I think you should really pay attention to what Sans says here, because this is actually very important. I'm not saying don't discuss, I'm just saying, pay attention to what Sans says. Because he's actually going to drop a little bit of a bombshell on us. In fact, it's coming up soon right now.
Well, fuck you too.
What? What?
Yeah, right.
Can you explain this, Slandy?
Essentially, once Toriel and Sans became acquainted with each other, she asked Sans to make a promise, because as we know, Sans, even though he's a terrible sentry, he is still a sentry. She asked him to make a promise to her that he would never kill any human that comes through the ruins. And he's telling Frisk that had she not made that promise to him, he would have killed Frisk immediately.
Does he have like some long beef with humans?
Not necessarily. It's just, well,
Doing his job.
he's just doing his job.
Oh.
I mean, he might be lazy, but that doesn't mean he won't do his job if he needs to do it.
Yeah, when it's important, he'll do it.
Yeah,
Jeez, what is that guy?
I have no fucking idea, Ramon.
Yeah, I don't
That's-
think.
That's usually not a good idea.
Yeah,
That's gross.
That's creepy.
yeah.
To just see a guy drinking dew off of a plant in the corner of a diner. An awful tradition of building things to be confusing. Well, I've heard worse.
Is that Scrooge McDuck's demented cousin?
No. You remember Snowdrake? That bird-looking guy from Snowed In Town?
Oh yeah, that guy.
That's his dad.
Yeah, this guy is kind of weird.
Scrooge McDuck's demented cousin.
Scrooge McFuck.
Scrooge, what?
I now christen him Scrooge McFuck.
Okay then, I've never heard that before, but alright, I'll take that. Scrooge McFuck. How have I never thought of that before?
It just kind of came to me, you know.
Slan, you gotta pick up on your jokes, man.
Hey, I never claimed to be funny. I just occasionally pull out, for every 1,000 bad jokes I make, there's at least one nugget of gold.
Megan,
Wait,
you're
that's an actual guy?
Yeah, it's not just a painting.
Okay, that
Megan,
looked a
you're-
lot like painted.
You know, for some reason I'm getting Eve flashbacks from this.
I don't see it. That fountain is, horribly missed. That fountain is horrible. It's getting water all over the floor.
Oh shit! Don't tell me it's Manhattan.